Adriana's family calls for commission of inquiry into her death. Adriana's family calls for commission of inquiry into her death. Qatar News reports. With the second autopsy of 11-year-old Adriana Young completed, her family is considering formally petitioning the government of Guyana to launch a commission of inquiry, COI, into her death. This information comes from the family's lead attorney, Dr. Dexter Todd, who outlined their next steps on the People's National Congress Reform, PNCR, weekly program, Nation Watch. Adriana's family intends to challenge the findings of the first autopsy, which they believe set a troubling precedent for criminal investigations in Guyana. Dr. Todd criticized the initial investigation for relying too heavily on conventional drowning protocols without adequately connecting all relevant factors. "We must revisit the first autopsy," he stated, raising concerns about the thoroughness of the initial investigation. The family will also scrutinize the Guyana police force's handling of the case. "The entire investigation must be reviewed," Todd added, as they map out steps to challenge it in court. "A key step will be a formal petition to the government for a COI." Todd explained, "A commission of inquiry allows for a thorough examination of what was done and not done in this case, leading to important recommendations." The family hopes the government will support this initiative, though Todd expressed uncertainty about the government's willingness to act. Several international lawyers have expressed interest in the case, particularly regarding how drowning cases, especially those suspected to involve foul play, are handled in Guyana. Todd noted that these legal representatives aim to ensure proper definitions and procedures for such cases. Meanwhile, Leonard McCaution, a retired officer from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, commended the Guyana police force for their investigation into Adriana's death. He described the documentation and digital forensic evidence as thorough and meticulous. "The care shown in documenting this case is exceptional," McCaution remarked. However, Adriana's family insists that critical questions remain unanswered, particularly concerning the timing, condition, and cause of her death. Adriana was reported missing on April 23 during a family outing at the Doubleday International Hotel and Bar in Tucson, East Bank, Essequibo, with her body discovered the next day in an upright position in the hotel's pool. Family members noted visible bruises and scratches on her body, and she reportedly showed no signs of bloating, which is typically associated with drowning. The first autopsy, conducted by an international forensic team, concluded that drowning was the cause of death but did not determine the time of death or whether Adriana had inhaled pool water. Unconvinced by these findings, the family arranged for a second autopsy in the United States, where Dr. Carol Terry, chief medical examiner of Gwinnett County, conducted the procedure. Dr. Terry labeled the case highly suspicious and emphasized that only a thorough investigation could clarify whether Adriana drowned or was murdered.